What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special video because I will be cooking two South Indian dishes, chicken biryani and chicken curry. If you end up liking this video, hit the like button below, join the family by subscribing, and let's get into the video. You guys, these two dishes are my absolute favorite. My mom actually taught me how to make it back in June, and this time I took notes, so here we are. I'm going to be teaching you how to make this beautiful chicken biryani and chicken curry. If you guys end up making this, tag me in your Insta stories. I would love to see it. So right now I'm getting into the ingredients of the chicken biryani. You're not going to use potatoes for the chicken biryani. You could if you want, but I'm actually going to be using that for the chicken curry. That was my mistake of leaving it on here. So this might look complicated, but once you have staple ingredients like the cinnamon sticks, cloves, cardamom, ghee, and ginger garlic paste, you're pretty much set, and you can make this anytime. So you're gonna need ghee, ginger garlic paste, paprika, sea salt, some basmati rice, and the veggies that you'll be using is 1 white onion, 2 tomatoes, and 2 serrano chili peppers. And ignore the potatoes. On this side we have the yogurt, we have some vegetable oil, and for the chicken I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. The best chicken to use is bone-in chicken, but I didn't have that on hand, so this is what we're going to use. You have a few pieces of cinnamon sticks, 5 cardamom pieces, and about 7 cloves. And those are the ingredients. So right now I'm getting into cutting my vegetables. You're just going to chop up the onions, serrano chili peppers, and tomatoes. And for your chicken thigh pieces, you just want to cut them up into bite-sized pieces like this. Okay, so to get started, you're going to be adding the vegetable oil and ghee, and you're going to heat that up. Obviously, my mom doesn't use measuring cups, so I had to kind of improvise. I used like a ladle to measure, so I just put 1 ladle of the ghee and 1 ladle of the vegetable oil. So I would say that's about maybe like 3 to 4 tablespoons of each. And after the oil is heated up, you're going to add all your cinnamon sticks, cardamom, and cloves. Now be careful because this does tend to pop oil, so just make sure you're not hurting yourself while cooking this. So once that has browned a little bit, you're going to be adding your serrano chili peppers. You're going to let that cook a little bit as well, and then you're going to be adding your onions. Once your onions have become a little translucent, you're going to add a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. So once all of that is cooked down, you're going to be adding the packet of biryani mix. So I add the entire packet, which makes it really easy. You don't have to measure anything out, just add the whole thing in. Now you're going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of paprika. Okay, now that that's mixed down, you're going to add in your tomatoes, and you're going to let the tomatoes simmer for a little bit while you mix it. Now at this point I like to see if it needs a little salt, so I actually added in a tablespoon of, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt. Once that's all mixed, you're going to add in your Greek yogurt. So I added, I would say, about 4 to 5 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt. This gives it that nice, rich creaminess. Once you let that simmer down a bit, you're going to now add in your chicken pieces. So go ahead and add all that chicken in and then give it a good stir. Now that everything is mixed, I'm going to start adding my water. So right here I'm adding about 5 to 6 cups of water, and I'm adding in about, I would say, 4 cups of rice. So the reason I made it this way is because I really just wanted to use one pot, but I do suggest cooking the rice first separately and then combining it with the chicken mixture once the chicken is cooked. That way it takes less time for everything to fully cook. But if you do end up making it this way, it will still come out amazing, and this is how it turned out. Okay, now onto the chicken curry. So the ingredients for the chicken curry are pretty much the same as the chicken biryani. You have the ginger garlic paste, vegetable oil, sea salt. This is the chicken curry masala mix that I use by Eastern. The vegetables are 1 white onion, 2 potato. I actually ended up using 1 potato and 2 Serrano chili peppers. For the chicken, once again, I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but it is better to use bone-in chicken. You're gonna need about a tablespoon and a half of the, mustard seeds, and about 4 cloves, 3 cardamom, and a few pieces of cinnamon sticks. So you're gonna go ahead and chop up all your vegetables. And again, I only used 1 potato for this dish. You can definitely use more potatoes. Now you're going to add about 4 to 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Once the oil gets a little warm, add in your mustard seeds. Now be very careful because these do pop like crazy. Now you're going to be adding your cinnamon sticks along with your cardamom and cloves as well. Once those are cooked down a bit, you're going to add in your Serrano chili peppers and your onions, and then just saute that and cook it down until the onion is translucent. Now that your onion is translucent, you're going to add in about a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. This is where I like to add in some salt, so I have about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of sea salt. Now just give that a good mix, and then we will be adding in our chicken curry powder. So for the chicken curry mixture, I'm going to add in 4 huge spoonfuls of the chicken curry powder. Once that powder is added, you can start adding your chicken pieces, and then you're gonna just give it a good mix. Now that it's all mixed, you're gonna add in your water. I added about, I would say 4 to 5 cups. So it really just depends on, the pan that you're working with. Just make sure the water, covers all of the chicken. Now throughout making this, I like to check if I need more salt. If you do, just add it. And with the potatoes, I would actually suggest cooking the potatoes first and then adding it to the dish. That way it'll cook a lot faster. So you'll know when the dish is done when the chicken is fully cooked. After cooking the chicken curry, I like to add coconut milk. This makes the dish so much more creamier and heartier, and it also tames the flavor down because it is a little strong if you leave it just like that. So I would suggest adding maybe about a cup of coconut milk to your chicken curry. Look at how creamy and delicious this looks, you guys. I absolutely love eating chicken curry over some white rice. You can eat it with chapati, you can eat it with a parota, you can eat it with so many different things. I just ended up adding it to our chicken biryani, and this is how they turned out. So we have our taste tester.
Has a great flavor to it. Overall, there's a lot of flavor. A little kick of spice. Nothing too crazy, but just enough to satisfy that craving if you like spicy. Yeah, all I need is a smoke.
So what would you rate it? 1 out of 10?
1 out of 10.
What would you rate the biryani?
The biryani itself? The biryani, I would give it about a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, because you made better biryanis. Altogether, I'll give it like an 8.
I'll take an 8. I'm a beginner, so I'll definitely take an 8. Yeah. Definitely got to practice more.
I'll always be your taste tester.
This is the taste tester for life, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, click that like button below, join the family by hitting the subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications, and I will see you next week. Bye!